Hello, everyone. It's William here from Allegory Gallery, and what another day it's been. I look very disheveled today, so I apologize. Um, we thought we were going to be planting bulbs today up at Star Cottage Studio. We have tons and tons of daffodil bulbs, and I thought that was going to be what we did today, but plans changed. So I was in the store today, mostly in the back of house here, doing a lot of online store updates. You know, when plans change, that's the time to kind of attack, right? And get in there and do some stuff. So we updated a lot of things in the online store. So I'm going to show you some of those today. There's a ton of stuff that we put in there. There's a ton of stuff that I plan on adding even more tonight. I just have to edit the photos yet and get those in. So there's going to be more. We're trying to add more and more things to the online store. We are moving into the winter season here in Ligonier. I know some of y'all around the world may not be entering winter. We are. And winter can be busy up until the end of, the holiday season, and then it just dies completely. We hardly get any foot traffic for January, February, March. Sometimes April and May are even slow as we head into spring. So we are working hard. As Andrew said, it's hustle time. That's exactly what it is. We're hustling everywhere. We're trying to get bulbs planted before the frost comes and the ground freezes. We're trying to get as much packed into the online store as we can. We're trying to add new things every single day. Today, I added gemstones. I added African glass beads. I added some of that side-stitched silk, which you all love. And of course, today I'm facing the other way. I don't have the silk behind me. Usually the silk is like right here behind me. And everyone's asking, where can I get that? So you can get that online now. We added a bunch of colors of that. I think we added 25 different colors of the silk. There's only like one strand of each though in the online store right now, and that's just because that's what we can do right now. But as we sell out of those colors, we will add more. And another reason we could add, like as you'll see, we added lots of colors. And each one is a little bit different, right? Because they're hand dyed. So we tried to take pictures for that kind of thing. I try to take a picture of each individual item instead of saying this yellow, and you may get one that's a little bit off or a little bit different. And I may just add multiple quantities to those listings as we sell out, just because on different monitors, the colors are going to come across a little bit differently anyway. So I don't think it's such a big deal. That's just kind of what I had in my head. And then as I think about it, I'm like, maybe I don't need to do that. So that's the way it is. We added the silk, we added the African glass, we added the gemstones. I'm going to add some Indonesian glass tonight, some more Monique, which you all love out there. And then tomorrow is my day at my other job. I go there. I work in the evenings, most evenings, but I go there once a week just to kind of meet up and kind of check in. So tomorrow's my day away from the store. So there probably won't be much addition to the online store tomorrow. But then Wednesday, hopefully Wednesday, we'll be planting bulbs. But I'm going to have some of our helpers take pictures throughout the day Wednesday. Maybe some of the colander silk, maybe some of the sari silk. Who knows what else I'm going to have them take some pictures of. So we should be starting to get some of those items into the online store as well. So there should still be an update on Wednesday. However, we'll probably do our live from Star Cottage Studio to show you all the bulbs we planted. That's if it doesn't rain. So far, it's looking good. And so we'll probably do our update from there. But in the evening, after we get home, I will probably edit those photos and add them to the online store. Like I said, we are trying to hustle. We are trying to survive. We have to build that stock buildup of kind of cash now while the holiday season is going on, because it has to last us like 5 months. I know that sounds wild, but from January at least till April, foot traffic in the store is dead. So kind of to support the store and keep the store running, the physical store, we have to be able to pay rent and all that. So we try to stockpile as much as we can here at the end of the year. And then we'll still be adding things to the online store throughout winter, of course. But you know, this is kind of the push for things. So if you have any orders that you're looking to make, I hope you'll make them. I hope you'll help us. You always do out there. So we thank you for that. But we are going to have, there's lots of stuff going on. I think that the free shipping was such a, I think people like that. So I think I'm working on it. I don't know, but I think we're going to be able to do a free shipping over a certain amount permanently. I'm looking at the numbers to make sure that it's all going to work out for us. So maybe that'll help incentivize some of you out there. I always battle against that. Maybe we'll do it for the winter or for a few months through the winter. But I always feel bad because the prices in the online store are the same prices as the physical store. But there's more work that goes into packaging and processing online store orders. And pretty much if we give free shipping, we are giving a discount to people in the online store where we're not giving it to them in the physical store in some ways. So I have to think about it, but as Kay said, free shipping is expensive for you guys, isn't it? It can be. It definitely can be. And that's why we have to take a look at that. But we are looking for ways to incentivize people to purchase online with us throughout the winter. So maybe we'll do a 1-month free shipping special or something like that. It won't be free shipping totally. It would be over $75 or over $100 like we did during the TGBE. But we're trying to look for ways, you know, to kind of help people because we know it's slow for some of you out there too, right? You don't have shows to go to for those of you who sell. And so we know winter's hard. So we're trying to look for ways that we can help you out and also keep the orders coming in. Hitting that share button from you all out there, that would be great. If you can do that, that's amazing. Sharing our posts helps get the word out that we're out there. That we're here, that we're ready. Most orders are going out within 1 to 2 days right now. Most orders are shipping within 1 to 2 days. So we're really caught up on that. I want to keep the people that we have helping us. So I'm trying to make things that I'm trying to come up with things that they can do too. If orders get slow, I have to kind of refigure everyone in the store and see what I can do to keep them productive as well. And there's only so much that people can help me with until I get overloaded. If I have people taking 600 pictures, it's up to me to get them in the online store and edited. So there's a balance, and I'm trying to work on that balance. So we're trying to, you know, think of all these things. That's kind of a lot that's in my head right now. It was great during the TGBE sale. We had a lot of orders coming in from the sale. And of course, once the sale ended, the orders kind of started to die off. And that's normal. That's what we expect. But we can't have that really, especially when the store is slow. I think we had about 2 sales in the store today, and they were all paint sales. So we really have to, yeah. Andrew said, if you couldn't tell, William is a little stressed about money. I always am. Not always, but this time of the year, I start to get very stressed about it because we have bills to pay. We have mortgages to pay now. Things have to happen. Things have to happen. And you know, that's what we're trying to make happen, right? All those things have to be made, have to make happen, have to make them happen. So let's see, what else? What is everyone saying as I'm going on and on here? Hello, Suzanne. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, Donna. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Kay. Let's see here. Oh, hey, Nancy is joining us here. Hello, Nancy. Let's see. Somebody out there just sent an order yesterday. Darn. You can send another order. Don't worry. Send another order. So yeah, we got to do that. We got to keep those orders coming in. Andrew says, I don't stress about it because I just shut down. Yeah, Andrew, you can't shut down on me. We have to keep pushing. We have to keep pushing. We have to make that money, or else we shut down and close the store and we both get jobs somewhere. So I don't want to do that. So that's, yeah. Let's see here. Diane says, as someone who lives here and never pays shipping, I'm not mad if you give the online store free shipping if it helps you get sales. Thank you so much. It's good to hear that. You know, it's good to hear all points of view. Good to hear all points of view. So we've been adding lots of new stuff. I added some new categories, or brought in some new categories of things. We're doing stringing materials now, which is the silk. And I moved the fiber cards over to stringing materials. So we have that. We have African beads, which I've shown you some of those. I'm going to show you those again today. We have some strands, some of those, more of those 8-inch strands that people seem to be loving. So I added those to the online store as well. We have some Monique that's going to go on tonight. Yeah, lots of stuff. This is kind of more of a let's chat day, kind of, in a way, because a lot of this stuff, if you're watchers who've watched a long time, you've seen some of this stuff come into the store. We've shown you as it's arrived, and now it is getting put into the online store because we're starting, like I said, we're transitioning from kind of store sales being the thing over the summer here and into the fall, over into the online store being where most of everything is coming from. And during the pandemic, the online store has really been kind of where things have been coming from. But normally, on a normal year, we would be transitioning to this anyway, because the physical store here, all that out there slows down. So everything I've taken from the online store or from the physical store now to put in the online store is duplicated. So we're okay. We didn't take anything from the store floor for the holidays. So don't worry, if you come in, the store's not going to look empty. But we have lots in store, and we're adding more to the online store. So that's the way it goes. So let me show you some of these things. I'm just going to show you some of these things that we're adding right now into the online store today. All right. So let me flip this. I don't know what happened to my stand. My stand's got turned around. Let me go ahead and flip this down. And you're going to see the ceiling for just a little bit, as normal, right? Let me flip this now. Settings, camera, and let's flip to the back camera. There we go. All right. So I have my ruler here. Let's bring our penny out here for those of you who like the penny. All right. So we've added some more of these shorty strands, here. And these are generally half strands. As you can see, they're about 8 inches. And these, for example, are the picture jasper, and they're 10 by 14 millimeter rectangles. And they're $6 a strand only. $6 in store, $6 in the online store. We have them in both places. And I think these are beautiful. So those were just added into the online store. And sorry, I have these each in individual bags because we numbered them and all that for picture taking and all that. So I don't want to mess them all up. And we have these little diamonds of Amazonite. $6 a strand only. These are now in the online store. They're under the gemstone collection. You crack me up when you put the penny heads. Yes, I do. Head right side up. I always do that because sometimes I take pictures like this and it drives me insane. So I always make the penny right side up. It's funny you notice that. Quirks, right? Quirks, everyone's got them. Here we have Mookite, beautiful Mookite, diamond shaped. $6 a strand as well for that shorty strand. Andrew says, my feeling is that you start stressing about stuff, you get caught up in this frenzy, but it's mostly spinning wheels and a negative mindset. I like to find goals and figure out roadmaps to make them happen. And of course, lean into my creativity, because whenever I've had hardship in life, creativity has been the solution. Yes, I'm trying not to get too crazy. I'm normally worse than this, so it's been a good year, but I have dug into adding and trying to be fruitful about it, trying to be diligent about adding and making more places where people can see us and contact us and buy things from us. So this is carnelian. These are carnelian faceted ovals. These are $10 a strand. These are a little bit more, but they are beautiful. 10 by 14 millimeter again, faceted ovals in the online store. Kay says, I think you are a perfectionist, William. I am so not. I'm not quite a perfectionist, but I do like things done in a certain way sometimes. But I'm very lenient about it, I guess. Like sometimes when our helpers take pictures of things, I think that like they don't take pictures the exact way I tell them, or maybe I'm not clear on what I'm telling them, which happens sometimes. And I will always default to the fact that I am not the clear one, not that they interpreted it wrong or they didn't get it. I will always default that I must have not told them exactly the right way. And so I am kind of a perfectionist in some ways. I'm a little bit OCD, maybe ADHD is probably the truer diagnosis. But I do like things to be a certain way when I'm doing multiples of things. When I'm taking pictures, I like all the pictures to kind of look the same kind of way. So these are our new Jade 10 millimeter squares, $6. Andrew says, I think William is doing a good job celebrating what makes us special and our store unique. I hope so. I'm trying to. Kay says, Andrew, he sure is. I think we could be great friends if I lived closer to you guys. I'm sure many of you out there, we would have great friends and great hangout times. Now, like I said, I'm just showing you some of these. Just to give you an idea. I know I have done videos on these before, but they were because they were coming into the store, not into the online store. So these are Chinese Jade 10 millimeter diamond shaped beads. I love this Chinese Jade. I love that deep, dark green color. Deep, deep green color. Andrew says, maybe take people outside to see the window and maybe the diamond. Yeah, we had our helpers redo the windows. I let them use their own creativity, and I like to empower people to use their own, what they bring to the table. We still try to, keep it within certain, there's something to say that allegory gallery is allegory gallery, but I also like to empower people that help us to use their creativity and to come up with different things, and then we finesse it together. And so I let some of our new helpers do the windows. These are faceted Mukite ovals, 10 by 14 millimeter. And I would take you up to the diamond, but the diamond is not lit up yet. It doesn't light up. We do light up night on Black Friday. So light up night will happen on Black Friday evening, and I will definitely take you all up there. I'm going to have a helper in the store with me that night, or that day, but during light up night, I will definitely take you all up, and you can watch light up night happen. But I will show you the windows. I don't know how much you'll see, because it is dark out, completely dark out now. Maybe you'll actually see it better. Who knows? So here's some green aventurine 10 millimeter squares. These are in the online store too. Okay, everyone wants to see the windows, so let's go ahead and take a break. How about we take a break looking at stuff? And I'm going to move this. You're going to probably see all my mess. Look at my mess. I have such a mess. We're getting through it though. We're getting that table cleared off. So if you haven't seen the store in a while, this is right now, some of the lights are off right now because we're getting ready to close down. I always shut some of the lights off before I leave or before I start the videos so that I don't forget on my way out. But this is what the store is kind of looking like right now. We're pretty well stocked with lots of good stuff. So we have artisan stuff over here. Beautiful artisan stuff. There's our friend Harry, for example. Some of Harry's raku in there. Some of Andrew's works over here. We have our friend from the TGBE. We have some of Heather Power's items. Here's some of her little rondelles and some of her little items here. A few of her little birds in there. A bird, well, I think that's an owl. That's an owl. There's one of her little owls. And some of her little acorns. And we have ethnographic over here. I did have a bead sale today. I was wrong when I said we just sold paint today. I sold some milagros today. We have a bunch of milagros from Mexico. These are kind of some of our higher end items in here. I have to get that a little better organized. We did little piles of things, but they're getting messy. And we have pearls. Lots and lots of pearls in here. We have more pearls in boxes that I have not even gotten to yet. So we're going to work on that here over the coming few weeks. We have all of our, this looks like a mess over here right now. We have all of our check glass. We just had some people in here looking at a bunch of check glass today. Same people who bought the milagros were interested in the check glass. We have all of these colors of those Lucerna bicones that we put into the online store. If you want to see, like, I'm sorry, I'm holding this at the same time, but it takes 5 trays to fit all those colors of the Lucerna bicones that we just put into the online store. And we divided them out between the online store and the physical store. So those are in the physical store as well. They're only $2 there as well. Lots of check glass. Some art by Cynthia we have on the walls. This isn't a full store tour. I just wanted to show you kind of what we're looking like here for the holidays a little bit. Just kind of trying to tidy up the store and work on it as we can. And of course, we put out some of our Christmas or holiday themed beads coming out again. And we just got these wonderful, we just opened up, we have boxes and boxes of fossils and stuff, but we made some room for these white fern fossils. You know, kids love this stuff and adults too, right? Yes, and happy birthday. Lorraine says happy birthday to Cynthia. Cynthia's birthday, I think it was yesterday. I'm losing track of my days. But happy birthday to Cynthia out there. She usually tunes in, but I think she's out in California right now still, working hard. So we have lots of beautiful white fern fossils. So we just put those out. We have, of course, we've got the holiday tote bags. We have the Yule Cat from Iceland. And we have our abominable snowman here. These are all Andrew designed. And then we have vintage check, mostly vintage check glass. We just put out some gem silica specimens. Gem silica specimens. And if you've bought gem silica beads lately, you know how expensive these can be if you buy them cut and polished into beads. We did these only for $10 for these. And if you polish them up or cut them up, you could make a lot of money off of that really right now. But we put these out for people and for kids. And what else did I put out recently? I put out some fossilized coral. Look at these big, awesome fossilized coral chunks. These are only $15 each, and they're big, right? $15 each. We put out some sea urchin fossils. These are $15 each. These are from Lake County, Florida, actually, about 38 million years ago. And more of the gem silica here that we have. We have our tumbled petrified wood down here. We put out some fairy stones. Love these fairy stones. So we've been putting out more and more in the physical store as well, not just the online store. Kind of have some of our wooden creations here. A nice little setup of these. So we're trying to get both the online and the physical store, in some nice shape and just get things prettied up a little bit. And let's go ahead and take a look at what they've done on the windows so far. So of course we had to put a tree in the window, right? Holiday gift bag in there. Some of our African beads there on Strands. Some necklaces by Andrew. And then of course, it's hard to see here on the camera, but the tree is also kind of garlanded up with strands of beads. And then some earrings. And then over on this window, we have another type of tree. It's hard to see, again, with this store in the background. But we have lots of the earrings, seed beaded earrings on there. And some of our cat creatures, right? The hand-carved Indonesian cats, both the sitting, these ones here that are the sitting ones, and then the arched cats. And then it looks like something fell. Those should not be in that bowl. With the African beads should not be in that bowl, but we'll move those out of the way. And then just we have some bags, some earrings. So just kind of, we look like we're at the club because of our neighbor. Yeah, she has gone all out with her pink. Very festive, very festive. We've stuck to keeping it a little more traditional holidays. But like I said, I like to empower the people who work with us to do things. And they were very hesitant to kind of work on the window, but I told them, just do it. Just go do it. Just play around. And we just made these today. We put these little skulls. We did a live on these skulls. We had about 4 or 5 different sizes, but we took some of the smallest ones and we just put them on some chain. And I believe the chains are stainless steel. They're not marked. We got them with a buyout, but I think they're stainless steel because I don't think they're silver, just because of the amount of them that we got. But these also do not make me turn green or anything when I wear mine. So I believe they're stainless steel. But we just did these little necklaces, figuring kids might like these. We get a lot of younger people in here now buying incense and like the fragrance oils over here. And of course, crystals and rocks. So we have those, only $24 each, which I think is a great deal. Those are all hand-carved skulls. They're carved out of horn, and they are ethically sourced horn. Suzanne says, kids, I love them. I do too, right? He says kids are in their 20s. No, we get a lot of kids who are in their teens. I'm talking about teens. We get a lot of them in for crystals and things, and they love those kind of simple necklaces right now. Just something on a chain is very big, it seems like, with the younger people right now. So we have all of our incense. We have vintage plastic. This vintage plastic, a lot of these I put in the online store, so you can check those out too. We have this huge basket full of vintage plastic, and normally it's only in the store, but I did take some, and I took a lot of the different styles, pulled a few of each, and put them in the online store. So you can get some of that there. And so that is the window and the store right now as it stands. Let me get this back in here. Do you have hem mogra? I don't have mogra. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what scent that is, but I don't think I have that one. So I showed you some of these. If you're just tuning in, we're kind of a little bit jumpy today, right? We're just kind of going over a lot of stuff. Andrew said the skull necklaces, I think, are great for anyone, any age, great for layering or rocker glam. Good for unisex gifts too. Yeah, for guys, a lot of people come in asking if we have anything for guys at all. And we generally do have some things, but it's good to have skulls and stuff once in a while, right? Guys tend to like that. But I think everyone likes them. Either you do or you don't, right? Doesn't matter on gender. Let's see here. She says Mogra is Indian jasmine. I think we have jasmine, but I don't think it's marked necessarily an Indian jasmine. But definitely nothing that actually says Mogra on the box, if that's what you're looking for right now. So we have more of these strands of gemstones. Like I said, I have them in bags right now, but we have lots of these gemstone strands in the online store now. We just added those. He says, I hate that gifts have to be gendered because anyone can wear anything, but it's good for folks who get stumped buying for dudes. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We get that a lot during the holidays. Do you have anything for my son? Do you have anything for my husband that they might like? So we definitely have to kind of think about that, even though we personally don't really think of gender as necessarily anything that should really qualify for clothing or accessories. Because I've always been somebody who wore anything. And as Suzanne says, no ageism, right? We try not to. We definitely try not to, because anybody can wear anything, right? I don't care. I've worn lots of different things. I've worn lots and lots of different things over the years. But sometimes, you know, we are in a small area, and sometimes people still ask for certain things, and we have to be kind of conscious of it and think of things that we might have for people when questions come up. So what else is next? Let's see. We did some of these African bead strands into the online store. So we have these. These are those big West African trade beads. West African trade bead strands. These are $42 a strand, but you get lots of trade beads on these. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. You get the point, right? So you get a lot of beautiful trade beads for that $42. And these are West African mixed trade bead strands. We have 4 of those in the online store right now. And whenever we've done these on videos, I've always said you'll get just whatever is picked out. When you purchase on the online store, you can see exactly which strands you're getting. So whatever you see in the photos is the strand you will receive when you order it, okay? So we've done, I think, 4 of those. I think we have 4 still left in the physical store. If we sell out in any one place, we'll shift them around, as we always do, right? Suzanne says those African beads are worth it. They are. I agree. I agree. Thank you. Somebody just sent an order in. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Let's see here. Robin got my tins and beads, and they are faboo. Good, 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 good. Let's see here. Yeah, pearls are really in right now, right? Pearls are in for guys. Pearls are in for everybody. I need to make myself a necklace or a bracelet in pearls. I've been thinking about it. I keep wanting to do it. And, you know, I just haven't yet. I just haven't yet. But I plan to. I plan to. Let's see. What else? What else do we put in the online store today? Today we also put 25, I think, 25 different colors of the side stitch silk. I'm not going to take each one out of the bag, but I think you can see through the bags pretty well. Harry Styles has been wearing a pearl earring. Harry Styles also has been wearing multi-strand pearl chokers too. He's very fashion forward. I very much like his style. So we put all of these in the online store today. There's only one strand of each right now, but if they sell out, we'll start adding more. Or if you want more quantities, we generally have more quantities of each of these colors. So if you're ready to place an order and you need to add more of them, let us know either before you order or make a note on your order, and we can send you an invoice for the rest, or we can add them and allow you to add it to your order. So lots of different colors. I think I said there are 25, I think, if I remember correctly. 25 different colors. Anderson, it's not his style, but he can appreciate it. His clothes look dry clean only, right? When you have lots of money and you're famous, you don't have to worry about whether your clothes are dry clean only, right? You probably only wear them once anyway. I love this bright, bright pink. But all of these are now in the online store. They're $6 a strand. That's our price that we've had on these since, I think, 2011. We've never raised our prices on these since 2011. So these are $6 a strand for the silk. I know they can be found for much more. You pay more elsewhere. But we try to keep everything competitive. And like I said, we've kept these prices. We've had this silk in the store since 2011, and I don't think the price has ever gone up. So $6 a strand on those. So those are the different colors we have right now in the online store. If we sell those, perhaps we will add more. We do have other colors and other things we could do. We have other silks we're going to probably add this week. We have the colander stitched, which is a nice hollow tube silk for $3 a strand that you can hide beading wire if you want to hide wire, or you can weave this stuff through chains. Lots of different things you can do that. We've shown some of those in the live videos we've done with those. And Andrew said some of them I've seen the silk for $12 a strand. So yeah, we're half of that, half price. And we'll probably do some of the sari silk in the online store as well, because the sari silk is something that everyone seems to love. Everyone loves it. Next up, we have the Minique strands. And these, we've done them in the online store kind of in groupings before, and we've shown you these in videos, but we're going to be putting these individually in the online store. You can see our bags are numbered so we know what SKUs go to what. And we'll be adding these. They generally run $10 to $12 a strand on these. I love these. These are like triangles. I love those. And then we have these mixed strands. And these are each taken individually. So again, we have a lot of these, and we usually just say we'll pick one at random for you. But these are going to be what you see is what you get in the photo. So that's nice, I think. We haven't done that for a while. We used to do these. We did a long time ago. I don't know if it was April Fool's or something. We did a collection of the Minique, and we showed certain particular strands, but that was a long time ago, probably 5 to 7 years ago. So these are not in the online store yet, but they will be tonight. I plan to get those into the online store tonight. That's what I'm going to go home and work on after this video, as well as working on some work for my other job. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. So we got lots going on. Lots going on. And that'll be in the online store tonight. And I think that's what I've done today. That's what I've done today. I think that's it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's it. But I think that's a lot. So I keep saying that's it, but I think that's to get pictures of all of those and get the listings made and to get them uploaded and the photos edited for each individual thing. We try to edit everything so that the color is the best that we can make it. The color is the best that we can make it. At least the most accurate that we can make it. I worked on getting tools. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you all. Okay, again, this is going to be messy in some places, but let me flip this around again. I flipped it too early. Okay, so we have these, Jill McKay used these hand rotary leather punches in her TGBE presentation. We have them in stock, $24. I know that one of you, someone out there messaged us, so I have one of those that I'm going to invoice for somebody. But if you are interested in those, we have those out as well. And then over here, I finally got out these mini anvils. So if you were interested in one of these mini anvils, I didn't have the price on them last time we talked about them, but they're $18 only. $18 for those. If you're looking at the round staking anvil that has 16 holes, those are $11 each. Only $11 each there. And then we have the hexagonal staking anvil that has 15 holes. And then that's a bad sample because the grease is in the way. They're greased up to stay fresh, right? There's also, well, I can't show you on that one either, but there's also down here, there are 5 different sized holes down there, or slots actually. So, and those are $14.50 each. So if you wanted any of those, you can send us a message and we can get you those out as well. We also restocked on a lot of our tools. So if you're looking for tools, yeah, as Andrew said, the grease on those wipes off. It's just to keep them fresh, keeps them from rusting. But we restocked on all of our tools. If you need any crimping pliers, we have magical crimpers, we have regular crimpers, we have the dual size that have the 3 slots in them. So if you have larger crimp tubes, if you work with larger size, these are good for those. But we have just lots of different tools, wire cutters, metal hole punch pliers, lots of stuff, lots of stuff. So if you're looking for tools, you can ask us too, and we can get those out to you. We've been working like crazy counting. We get these in bulk by the, they're done by the pound, and then we count them out and bag them. So we have jump rings galore. So if you're looking for jump rings, we sell these in bags of 25 for $2 each. And we have all different colors and finishes on those. So if you're looking for jump rings, generally we have them in 21 gauge and I think 18 gauge. 21 gauge and 18 gauge and 4mm and 6mm is mostly what we purchased. All right. So, and of course, wire, lots of wire wrapping for wire wrapping. And then we have stringing material, Softlex wire over here. Lots of colors. We have the minis in all different colors if you're looking for colors. And then we have the Econoflex in lots of different colors, trying to show you the side of everything. And then we have the regular Softlex line and the Soft Touch line and some of the Extreme line. And then we have the Pro Econoflex as well in gold, steel gray, and I think it's gold and steel gray. So lots of stuff. I know Suzanne says Econoflex is great. She uses that a lot. One of our teachers that we used to have here also used it a lot. Lots and lots of beautiful things. This is some of the sari silk down here that we'll be adding to the online store. All different kind of patterns, colors. These will be added to the online store hopefully by the end of this week. I'm going to have some people take pictures of that while I'm away tomorrow, I think. Robin says, I love the masks on the wall. Yeah, these are all hand painted and hand carved in Indonesia. And we ship those too, if you're interested. These are, I think, $25 only. Sorry, $20. $20 only. Even I thought they were a little more expensive than that. $20 each. Teresa says so much inspiration. And that's what it's really about. Like we have some home goods and things like that, the masks and glasses, but it's all about inspiration, right? You never know where you're going to find some inspiration. We have glassware and things like that, but more inspiration, right? Andrew said we have more masks on the way and need to add hangers on them. Yes, some of them didn't come with hangers, so we have to change it up. This beautiful ruby necklace. Look at that, everybody. If I could afford to just keep that, I would keep that, probably make it into a bracelet actually, but I would like to sell that. If you're interested, it's $375 only. That's a lot of rubies for $375, honestly. So just lots of things for inspiration. This is a garnet, all these garnets. It's a 5-strand garnet necklace. Check those out. Beautiful. That's about, I think, $800. Yeah, $759. That'll be a nice day when somebody walks in for that. I will like that day very much. Or orders it online, hint, hint, right? Okay, it says me want the ruby necklace, right? Me too. Those are just, and I love that color, right? Those kind of purpley rubies. I love, love, love it. Just beautiful. All right. Well, I started out this being, I thought was going to be a short one, and it is kind of a short one so far, but I don't want to hold you all up, and I've got to get home and add more things to the online store. Okay, says, if my husband says yes, I will buy that chunky ruby necklace. We'll ask as soon as he gets done with work today. Yeah, let us know. I'd be happy for that to go to somebody who's going to really appreciate it. And lots of beautiful things in here too. Sometimes I forget these because they're in the case. But this is one of Andrew's necklaces with the bone, the amber, beautiful African glass. And Kay, I still have your print. It's still here. I keep forgetting. I'm going to make myself a note to get a box for that tomorrow at my other job. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to get it to you. What was the orange above the rubies? These rubies? These rubies? I'm not sure. Suzanne, what you're asking for. Are you talking about this one? Maybe? Those are, I think these are, what are these, Andrew? Are these coral, silver, and conch shell? They are coral. Coral, silver, and conch shell. I forgot what that conch shell, I always forget that word. So Suzanne, she says yes. So coral, silver, it has a silver clasp, and conch shell, part of conch shell, I think. The fabric, is that the chain? Yeah, on these necklaces here, yes, they're done like this with a sliding knot on them. And the garnets are done the same way. Garnets are done the same way. I love this picture, this painting Andrew did. It's so different, I think, than a lot of his other ones. It's almost much more realistic than a lot of his other ones. I just love it. Her name is Ivy. Ivy. So lots and lots and lots. We have these masks as well on stands, or they can hang on your wall. I didn't mean this to be a tour of the store, but the ruby necklace and garnet necklace made in India. Yes, yes, I believe they were. We got those in Tucson, and we were going to restring them, but we figured we actually kind of really like that. We don't do a lot like that. And so you could always restring them if you wanted to. We didn't really we didn't really build the cost of any of the stringing. That it's like we priced these as we would any strand, whether it was strung up or not. We didn't price them as necklaces. So we didn't take that into account in the pricing. So really, if you wanted to restring them, you could, if you don't like that type of style. So we just priced them what we would price strands of that material instead of actually building a necklace out of it. If I price these as actual necklaces, they'd be more money than that. The type of closure Kay says makes it highly adjustable and versatile. It really does. And that's why we didn't change them, because you know, some people really like that style. And I know it probably is not for everyone, but like I said, we price them as we would price strands instead of pricing necklaces. Pam says, I've seen necklaces like that at beach shows, was never sure if they should be restrung. It really depends. You want to take a look at it and make sure when you're searching for something or looking at something, you don't necessarily need to restring them. But you want to make sure they're done on quality stringing materials and whatnot too. And that's another reason, if you decided to restring it, like I said, we price these as strands of beads, not as necklaces. Tracy says, really love all the different cats. Andrew said a garnet necklace like that would easily be $1,400 to $1,600 if sold as a necklace. Yeah, so we priced it at about $754, $745, just pricing the strands of beads. So if you buy either one of those, you're really getting, if you don't change it, you're really getting a necklace for inexpensive, actually. Yeah, we have a lot of cats. We just restocked on the cats, and it's probably the very last shipment that we will ever have on the cats. We got a few different colors, new colors. I don't know that we'll ever see them again. We kind of bought out as much as we could. So yeah, if you like the cats, get them. Andrew said, I would restring them personally, but I like soft legs. Yeah. Kay says, I'm surprised you still have the graduated quartz and graduated rose quartz double terminated beads. Yes, I know. I'm surprised too. We do have them here. We do only have one strand of each in store, and I think we have one strand of these in the online store as well. Or maybe I sold it. I can't remember. But yeah, I can't believe it either. These are gorgeous, gorgeous strands. But I think there's one of each of these in the online store as well. I don't know why, honestly. This is what, $136. This quartz is beautiful. Beautiful. I could take this apart and sell each one of those points for more than that total amount. And I might at some point start taking these apart and selling them individually if it comes down to it. But we like to leave them stranded up for those who might want them that way. Give it a chance. We have some rubies in there that I'm surprised we still have. Beautiful rubies and sapphires. Lots of strands of beads. A little messy right now. We're reorganizing things. Things are getting moved around a little bit, but these are the strands that I just showed you, some of those today that I added to the online store. I love those mint chocolate beads. Which ones? Oh, Diane says, I love this. It says, I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember if I bought a strand or if I still need to buy one of those. Yeah, these, the chrysoprase. Beautiful, beautiful chrysoprase. These are only $60 a strand, which is amazing for that kind of quality. We could have priced these at twice that price. But yeah, the higher end stuff, you know, it takes a little longer to sell sometimes. Not that that's necessarily higher end, but those should be. Those should be more expensive than that. But yeah, we still have some. Andrew says, I think the skull necklaces would look nice with some quartz nuggets mixed in. Yeah, I wanted to keep them really simple to start with, but those are the kind of necklaces, like you can add stuff to them, right? Like I love the idea of a charm necklace, not just a charm bracelet. And so these are, I think, perfect for adding extra to them if you want to. Is that Hubei turquoise you just showed? Yes, we have beautiful old stock. This is old stock Hubei turquoise. So the prices on these are probably half to a quarter of what you might pay now if you were able to get this. Large, chunky Hubei turquoise. These are $175 only a strand. Like, look at the quality in those. And then we have some of the smaller strands, and those are only $45 for the smaller ones. We have these big chunks here in this other color, and these are $175 as well, depending on the color you want, whether you like that bluer color or this green. So these would be much more expensive, definitely much more expensive, if we didn't get such a good price on them and they weren't old stock, right? Even that they're old stock, people who buy these would have, if it weren't us, I'm sure other people selling these probably would have raised the prices even more. But these are little tubes for $25 a strand. Suzanne says, I love the turquoise I got. Thank you. I'm glad you love it. And we had more. We have these as well. These old stock turquoise. These are $40 vintage turquoise. Pam says, I love my strand I got from you. Andrew said, I love that we have $100 plus strands just hanging out. Yeah, normally these, the 100, I would put in the case, but we ran out of some room in the case, but I might start moving some of these over. But right now is the slow season. When we have big events like that, we put them aside. Susan says that robin's egg blue. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful blue. Not that it looks like that way in that light. There it is. Stabilized turquoise, not dyed. Not dyed. Here's the other stuff. I knew there was another tray somewhere. So we have nuggets. You love the nuggets. The nuggets are about $70, I think. $70 a strand. These are full strands. So we have these nuggets. These nuggets are $57 a strand, slightly smaller. These ones are also $57. A little bit bluer, a little bit greener. And we have some of the bigger nuggets again over here at $86, a little bit greener, the greener ones. And then we have some of these tubes at $52 a strand. Pam's saying, would the tubes work as spacers on the vintage strands? Very possibly. I think you're talking about the smaller tubes that were over here. People have definitely used these as spacers. Let me see if I can get close enough that you can kind of see, you can see the size of them. They're irregular, they're not exactly right, but that's because they were probably hand cut. But yeah, you could use those as spacers. Is that Super 7 under the turquoise, under this oh no, over here. It is not Super 7. At least it was not told to us that it was Super 7. These are amethyst. And then these are ametrine. Amethyst, ametrine, more amethyst. We have faceted rounds, we have smooth rounds, and then the smooth rounds of ametrine here. So we have lots of stuff in store that's not in the online store. As I said, as we start moving into, like, look at this. Beautiful kunzite. Beautiful kunzite. And these look lighter on my camera screen than they do actually in person. All right. And then we have all different things. We have some aquamarine in here. We have some morganite in here. Beautiful morganite. We have more aquamarine nuggets. I think this is a chalcedony, lavender chalcedony. That's a dyed, I believe, dyed stone. Yeah, but look how pretty it is. And check that out, blue chalcedony. Beautiful nuggets of blue chalcedony. Look at that. Look at that one. That's worth that whole strand right there. And this one, $25 for that shorty. We have another strand like that too. If you don't like those, the same ones I like, if you like it a little different, a little plainer, you have those. We have them in the rounds. Just beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. This is also blue chalcedony. These are 10 millimeter, $38. And these I love. All right. Okay, says, if you have some time soonish, I'd love to book a private FaceTime shopping spree. Yes, we can do that. Either message us or you can fill out the form on the website. There's the form at the bottom of the website. But if you just message us too, I don't have many bookings on the website right now. So I have time slots. Usually we do it after 7 p.m. or so Eastern time. But if we have to do any other times, we can arrange it. Just let me know. Send me a message. Let me know what's good for you. Just not on a Tuesday. That's the only thing. But any other day, pretty much after 7 or so, should be fine. That chalcedony would make a beautiful mala. It would. It really would. And I love these too. These little faceted squares, faceted cubes. Just beautiful. This is, I want to make sure I'm saying it. It's morganite. So I want to make sure. And we have them in all different, few of each. I think some of these are in the online store too. This is one of my very favorites. I think that's the peach moonstone. Rainbow moonstone. Rainbow moonstone. I just love those colors. Any red adventurine, Suzanne's asking. I don't think I have red adventurine right now. I don't think I do. I'll have to take a closer look. But I don't think that I do right now. I have red Roman glass. How about that? You don't really see that very often, right? This beautiful kind of orangey red clay colored Roman glass. Only $40 a strand. We have good prices on our Roman glass. Really good prices on Roman glass. Kay says, we'll message as soon as I get a set budget with the husband, I invest in beads. Nice, right? I think, as Andrew always has said, look, yellow opal nuggets, $12.50 only. Coin collectors collect coins. Stamp collectors collect stamps. And nobody expects them to use their collection unless they want to, right? So I don't see what's wrong with being a bead collector and investing in things like that, right? Because honestly, stuff like this, if you would have invested in this when you could actually still get beautiful turquoise like that, you could sell that for a lot more than we are, actually. So, yeah. Andrew says, just bring the red Roman glass to me. Do you really mean that, Andrew, or are you just coveting it right now? Let's see, what else is everyone saying? Andrew says, I'm really impressed with our current collection. I think we've got a nice selection at all different price points. I think so too. I need to clean up the trays a little bit and make things a little bit more presentable. I also need to buy more trays because I'm running out of trays. Look at this turquoise. And a lot of people, you know, toss out the black in the turquoise or the brown. And these strands show you how pretty that can actually be to keep that. So these strands are only $52 a strand with the graduated turquoise. You get those little spacer turquoise beads in there, and you get the discs. Oh, Andrew said, yes, just bring it home. So if anyone wanted the red Roman glass, sorry, Andrew has taken it. He's decided to keep that. Andrew also has a collection of African beads that we got that he hasn't parted with yet. So hopefully we'll be bringing in more African beads whenever Andrew's done sorting through what he wants to keep. Andrew says, don't worry about it. That's his way of telling me it's not going to happen anytime soon. Let's see. Susan says, the dark turquoise is very striking against the bluish. Yeah, right? We kind of put these together so that you could see. They're both turquoise, but so very, very different. But if you have a little bit of that blue, look how much it really pulls out all those little hints of color. Like, right? There's just a little hint of color in each one. Hint of color on each one. But very, very beautiful. And then we also have, I think over here, whoops, somebody put check glass in with other stones. That's not right. We have big chunks here of big chunky Roman glass. And we price these, I think, $40 still. $40 still. Even though our smaller strands are also 40, we kept the big chunky stuff at 40 as well. So good deal on Roman glass. If you're a Roman glass collector, we have a few strands left of those. So that's a quick, well, not so quick. I didn't realize we were going to get into a store tour today, but I'm glad this is kind of where it went because it gets to show you. What's Andrew saying? That sapphire necklace. Maybe that needs to come home too. Sapphire necklace. I don't know which one you're talking about. A necklace? I don't know which one you're talking about. Do you have seraphinite or green kyanite? I did have some green kyanite. I believe, yeah, we have this. We have the green kyanite kind of rough cut drops. And I got to put these red Roman glass in my pocket so I don't forget to take them to Andrew. And I don't know what sapphire necklace Andrew's talking about. I did also have more green kyanite, but I don't know. I had, I may have sold it. We had, it may be in the online store too. I had daggers of green kyanite. I'm trying to see. This is also, I think, no, that's green garnet. That's green garnet. I had some daggers of green kyanite, but like I said, they may be gone. They may be gone. To the other to the right of the other turquoise on the other side. Oh, this one. Yeah, right there in front of me. I didn't even realize that came out of the window. That's why I didn't realize it was there. That came out of the window. Yes. This. So there you have rubies, right? And there you have sapphire and rubies. And this one is $615. $615. Andrew says the most dreamy. Let me put this on actually a good background so you can really see how beautiful this is. Let's see if it looks good on my gray. Look at the colors in those. Sapphire and ruby necklace. And again, pre-strung up in this India style necklace with a sliding knot, $615. And these are natural ruby and sapphire graduated nuggets. It is a stunning piece. Janelle says, how do you not bring home more than you sell? So many gorgeous items, yummy items everywhere. This is one that I desperately want to keep, but at $615, I would also love to pay my rent with that. or nearly pay the rent with that, right? It's hard sometimes, right? It's hard. Andrew says, I don't, our house is full. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. So that's a quick store tour, I guess. I guess it's quick. But if you do, let me flip this camera around so you can see me actually talking to you. Because sometimes it's good to look at things in the store, but when you have something long to say, I like to look at people in the face. So, if you would like a private store appointment, if you'd like to shop by appointment, we can set that up for you. Just either send us a message or you can fill out the form at the bottom of the website on the homepage. But we have lots. We have lots. And if you're going to do a private shopping appointment, the other thing you can also do, if you have things in mind that you are looking for specifically. Now, if you don't have anything in mind, if you're just looking for, you want to look around the store and see what we have and pick out things that way, that's fine. But if you have specific stones or cuts or anything in mind that you're looking for, if you send us that list in advance, give me a week or so in advance, and I can look through and kind of pull things for you. Otherwise, we'll just walk around the store and check it out, because sometimes you find other things by happenstance, right? And that's fun too. So just send us a message or fill out the form. And Kay says, I'll message tonight or tomorrow about private shopping. No problem, whenever you can. Like I said, I just can't do it on Tuesday nights or Tuesdays at all. But any other day generally works. So just let me know what works for you all. And we have an iPhone here for the store. That's what the store phone is. So we can do FaceTime or we can do Zoom or whatever works for you all. We'll make it happen. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you like what was in the online store today. I showed you very quickly. I think this turned into more of a store tour than showing you what we actually did today, but that's fine too. But lots of great things in the online store. Please check it out. And if you need any help with anything, just send us a message or an email. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking, loving, subscribing. We need it right now. We can definitely use all that good energy and all that support coming into the winter months. So thank you so much, and we will talk to you back here. Andrew will probably have a video for you tomorrow. Unless he's bulb planting tomorrow, then it may be a Star Cottage Studio update. So thank you all so much. You mean the world to us out there, as Andrew says, and we will see you back here again. I will see you back here again on Wednesday. All right. Bye, everybody.